reverb.
Reverb is what we call sweetener.
Right.
Makes us sound a little better.
You know, otherwise we're pretty soulless.
I don't know if you've ever listened to something with zero reverb on it, but you would be shocked how unmusical it sounds.
Right. It's just whisper into a Kleenex box and you'll get a general idea of how dead it sounds.
Anyway.
Better play now, monkey man.
We're world travelers.
Oof.
We're world travelers. We've been to at least 3 to 5 countries total, and dozens of cities.
Yes, dozens.
Some exciting, some not so much. But this whole set is about songs that are places. And the first one is about not wanting to go a place, which is kind of a lie, because I would love to visit London at some point in my lifetime, I hope to, but this song's about not wanting to go to London. And it goes like this. Through the satellites I fight with you. That local brew is spilling. I know just what's on your mind.
I gotta get my hands on it.
Somebody's partying in London, flat you where it's at, and I know you wanna see me lose my mind.
I gotta get my hands on it.
I'm tired of chasing after you. The residue is jealousy. Me on the dark side of your mind.
I gotta get my hands on it.
To a club that's pounding in the London rain. The world could end, we won't hear it. I know just what's on your mind. I see the way your face has changed. We're no good for each other. You tricked me into coming here when you know don't want to go to London. I told you I don't care. I don't want to go to London to live there. I don't want to go to London. All your friends afflicted. I don't want to go to London. I've seen you with them, know where you've been. That nose you're broken wide open your way has got me out of line.
I gotta get my hands on it.
You're so sick just to make me prove it takes a fight to move you. I know just what's on your mind. It's been this way 1,000 years. We torture each other. So why the hell you call me here when you know I don't want to go to London? I told you I don't care. I don't want to go to London to live there. Don't want to go to London. All your friends afflicted. I don't want to go to London. I don't want to go to London. I told you I don't care. I don't want to go to London. 'Cause you're not there even when I see you somewhere else in London. Hoo-ah.
Excellent. Congratulations on Pickles, by the way, Garrett.
Pickles.
Pickles. It's their new daughter's name.
That's
If it was a boy, it was
delightful.
going to be named Gotham. But it's a girl. It's actually Constance.
You win some, you lose
Garrett,
some.
meet my mother-in-law, Constance. She's also on the thread. But Pickles is nice. I'm not going to call my mother-in-law Pickles. Get in trouble.
Every time we watched the Gotham television show, did you ever watch it?
Yeah, I did for about 3 seasons.
The
It
way
got
that
dark.
super twisted, yeah. But the way that like at the beginning the words would like come out of the clouds, it's sort of like separated it, and so all I can see now is got ham. Every time I see the word Gotham, yeah, it's just like got ham.
Love it. Take my ham, we'll bake it all right. Lincoln on a chair. Well, we scared away 3 people, so.
Good riddance.
Excellent.
Which is not a song we're gonna play. That's not about a place. This song is about a place, though. This song is about an entire continent. It's called Australia. I come from a land down under.
You make me a very much sandwich.
Nah, man, this song is about the continent of Africa. This is a Weezer song. I hear the drums echoing tonight. She hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. She's coming in 12:30 flight. Her moonlit wings reflect the stars that guide me towards salvation. I passed an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melody. He turned to me as if to say, well, hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. Gonna take some time to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men no more can ever do. I'm less than rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never did. Yeah. Wild dogs cry out in the night as they grow restless, searching for some solitary company. I know that I must do what's right, sure as Kilimanjaro rises like Olympus above the Serengeti. I seek to cure what's deep inside, or frightened of the things that I've become. Gonna take some time to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men no more can ever do. I'm less than rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never did. Yeah. Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you. Gonna take some time to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men no more can ever do. I'm less than rains down in Africa. I'm less than rains down in Africa. I'm less than rains down in Africa. I'm less the rains down in Africa. Gonna take some time to do the things we never did. So ridiculous.
I know, but
I love doing it in here because I can hear all of your little like harmonies and those high notes and stuff that I usually can't really hear when we're just like belting out in a bar.
right, right. But it's fun because when we first started playing that, I'm like, I should go for the note. There's no way I'm ever gonna hit that note. And then I think it's been in our arsenal for about a year and a half.
Yeah,
now.
something
like
that.
I'm going for the note now. It's like, but sometimes you got to be a little goofy. I mean, I'm glad we busted it out the other night at Ursa, though, because...
Yeah. That's one of the ones that we've talked about them a couple times. It's one of the ones that we used to play every couple of weekends when we'd play a show, and I hadn't played it in a long time when we decided to do this. And it was like, oh, boy.
Makes the bar very happy. Makes Paul and his wife, Amy, very happy. That's one of their favorite ones that
yeah,
we do.
for sure.
And it's just... I don't know. I'm really glad that... We were able to play a good solid show without the weather being a pain in the butt, for sure.
Speaking of our Ursa Minor show, I listened to that Off With Their Heads that
Dan
had recommended, yeah. And I don't know, for starters, I liked them. It was good. It was good music. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I could think of a vocalist that I sound less like. And I'll just leave it at that. But if you give off With Their Heads a listen, you're like, it's good, like melodic punk rock, but the guy just has this like screamo, like the Dropkick Murphys guy, kind of that super gravelly, like screamy, like but melodic at the same time. And I was like, is this what Dan thinks I sound like? Is this what I sound like?
Your mom says she can't hear enough guitar, but I know it's coming through. Or it was.
It was earlier.
It's there.
It's definitely coming through. We can make it more, but...
Okay, try now. Yeah, I'm a lot stronger. But,
I mean, that's pretty standard.
yeah, that's kind of what we want.
I can crank up my...
Sure. Well, this one's kind of a banger anyway, so it's good.
Yeah, no, if I go up too high, though, it's putting...
Don't want to get too scary. Yeah. Oh, and from Africa we fly east, Beijing. And this one's a Trash Cats original. It's been so long since I've seen a city not my own, or a river that will run against a backdrop I don't know. No, I ain't stuck and I ain't stagnant, and I'm not a bit let down. Just seems to me our little souls are bigger than our towns. And sometimes when I go to bed, my dear, I cannot sleep, so I travel through the photographs of friends. As I wait beneath the gaze of dying gods in temples grand, you try to understand why I keep looking at you through a kaleidoscopic lens. Ba-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. And I think I'm doing fine.
Everything's come together and I'm floating on cloud 8.5, and I know I'll be okay. Spaces that get filled with a tremendous aching pain. And sometimes when I close my eyes, I travel to the days where the wind would blow away all smoke and ash. As we're balanced on the wave breaks and go dancing in the sand. Try to take a stand, I might have followed you to Beijing and the bends. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba ba. If I could tear myself into, I'd be done. Oh, darling, I'd be done. Done with all the mystery. Done with all the ebony and jade. Oh, darling, it would fade. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I cannot sleep. So I travel through the photographs of the life I thought I'd keep. So way beneath the gaze of dying gods in temples grand, I might just grab your hand as we go take a bow to the Emperor of Japan.
So no guitar when the keyboards are playing. It looks like we got some brain puzzles. What was it? Troubleshooting.
I bet it's not. I'll bet it's not that there's none. I'll bet it's just like the way that like the limiter is probably just like if you're peaking. Like if the limiter's here and I'm here, yeah, and then you peak up here, the whole thing's getting squished down, and then I'm here.
Sure.
So that's probably the case, is that the piano is just pushing that too far, but who knows? I don't know. What, am I a sound guy now?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We all are now.
I feel like I can do live okay, but studio stuff is just, it's too much work. Somebody call Ryan Roosh.
He's busy. Always busy.
What, with his like 2 careers and 2 kids and building his own house? And
Right.
They got a new dog, did you see?
Yes.
Very happy
so
for
cute
them.
watching
Yeah,
that video. It's like some kind of shepherd hybrid thing.
It was very sad
still
when
a dog,
yeah,
but it's a shepherd and something else.
It's very sad to hear when Jackson won. He was a good boy.
He's my good studio buddy.
Yeah.
That was before my allergies really got even worse. But back then, yeah.
So should I try the boost for this then?
Sure.
Just, and we'll see. I shouldn't blow them away then. I use boost on this when I play live because this whole thing started. The reason we know this song at all is because I really liked the finger picking and I like to do things to challenge myself. And I was like, I don't know how to play guitar like that very well at all. We had one tune that I finger picked like this at all. And I liked it a lot, but I only knew how to play that one. So I was like, let's learn another one. And I learned this. And I was playing it for Matt, and it's a song that will probably make you laugh at least once, I hope. But definitely gave him a chuckle when it got to the refrain. This song is about one Canadian's disdain for the city of Winnipeg.
As I'm nervous because my mother-in-law is watching and they're from...
Yeah, well, then they'll understand. Just remember, the Guess Who sucks. That's what's important.
The Jets are lousy anyway.
Late afternoon, another day is nearly done. A darker gray is breaking through a lighter one. 1,000 sharpened elbows in the underground. that hollowed, hurried sound of feet on polished floor. And in the dollar store, the clerk is closing up. And there he's trying not to say, I hate Winnipeg. The driver checked his mirror 7 minutes late. The crowded rider's relentlessness enunciates. The guess who sucked, the Jets are lousy anyway. The same route every day, and in the turning lane, someone stalled again. He's talking to himself. Then here's the price of gas, repeats his phrase. I hate Winnipeg. Then up above us all, leaning into sky, our golden business boy watched the north and I. He sings, I love this town, then let his arcing wrecking ball proclaim, I hate Winnipeg. If any of you have been to Winnipeg, you understand. Did Connie leave?
No, but she's correcting Mike Pearl on how to spell Winnipeg, which I just find delightful.
A whippin' I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but I will. I sent this album to someone we'll call my dad to listen to, and this was a song that stood out for him as well. And he has been to Winnipeg and was like, "Yeah, man, nailed it." So. I think my favorite lyric is a darker gray is breaking through a lighter one. I think we can all here in Duluth kind of understand the image he's painting with that lyric. But
it's very true, and it's fun, and it's fun coming up with a little companion line that wasn't going to be exactly what you were doing with the finger picking style.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, you're like this. I love this because it's carte blanche because. Even the original is just guitar and vocal. It's such a soft song that if I'm going to play along with Sean, I'm completely writing a part, which I love. I love to do that. And then just
It's fun to get to do it here too, because it's like since we have learned this song, we have performed it live exactly once. And I don't know if you've been watching the news, but there's a deadly virus. So it's a very socially distanced show outdoors. So it's kind of hard to you want to lay back and just play that super softly like that, but you can't really do that when people are 60 yards across a parking lot. Right. And you need to reach them, otherwise you may as well not be there. But so it's kind of nice to get to in here. Just really, it was really quiet in here. I don't know how it came through, but it was really quiet in here, which was really nice. I enjoyed.
Yeah, that was very enjoyable. So that's Canada.
The bonus too, Connie, is the name of that song is One Great City with an exclamation mark at the end.
All right, we got one more for you. We're going to take it back home with the West Tischer Road, which is good that Mike.
I hope Perel's still here. Yeah, he loves this song.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Billy. He grew up in the country and came out to the city. Met a pretty little thing about 6 weeks in and hooked her with his smile. Little Wendy was a hard-working woman from the south, had a crooked little grin on a pretty little mouth. At 5'2", said, "How do you do?" She shot him with her smile. He said, "Do you know the West Tischer Road?
Oh,
Where I grew up and where I will take you someday.
down to the West Tischer Road.
I will fall in love and hope to make you mine. So what's that, boy? Why don't you come over here? If you're gonna play like that, why don't you buy me a beer? And if you're gonna play the fool, why don't you pull up a stool and sit down next to me?" So Billy bought a beer from the lady at the bar, the one with the little honeysuckle scar. He got down next to Wendy with a grin in his eye, and then he got down on one knee. He said,
Do you know the West Tischer Road? Oh,
where I grew up, where I will take you someday.
down to the West Tischer Road. Oh,
I will fall in love and hope to make you mine. So Billy married Wendy on a Wednesday afternoon, 67 degrees in the middle of June. Put a bun inside her oven with some summertime loving, and she never lost that smile. Little Jackie was born on the 4th of July, had a gun in his hand and a fire in his eye. He had the guts of his father and the temper of his mother, and he never lost that smile. He said,
Do you know the West Tischer Road? Oh,
where I grew up, where I will take you someday.
down to the West Tischer Road. Oh,
I will fall in love and hope to make you mine. Thank you all.